Hello everyone. Welcome to 2019. I know, so excited. This is my second interview of 2019. I did promise you that I'm going to be bringing to you amazing, busy, beautiful women who are doing amazing things in their space. So it gives me great pleasure right now to have with me the amazing Cleopatra Starrets with me. You say, who is Cleopatra? Just wait a minute. You will see who Cleopatra is all about. She's an amazing actor. She's a presenter. She's a special effects and makeup artist. Cleopatra, please say hello to my viewers.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Happy New Year. How you all doing? Hi.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, like I said to you, I will be bringing interesting people to you just to show you that women are doing amazing things in their space, just to prove to you and show to you that we can be do hard and live this amazing life. Like I always say, we have just one life to live and we need to live it very, very well. No excuses, no procrastination, no reasons why. So, Cleo, can you please, is it okay if I call you Cleo?
Actually, no, it's Cleopatra. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. See, I always good to ask.
No, so, I tell you why. When I was younger, about some years ago, I had a boss who had a cat called Cleo.
Oh my gosh.
I should never fail to remind me of that. I have a cat called Cleo. And I'm like, no more. No, it's Cleopatra.
Okay, then. So we're going to stick with Cleopatra. So everyone don't make the mistake. It's Cleopatra. Don't call her anything but Cleopatra.
Yes.
Awesomeness. So Cleopatra, please, can you tell us about yourself, who you are, and what you do?
Okay, hi again, everybody. My name is Cleopatra Starrets. I'm an actor. I'm a special effects makeup artist. I'm a presenter. I'm actually a lot of things. I model, I sing, I write songs. I volunteer. I do a lot of things, So yeah, that's who I am.
Awesome. So you said you're an actor. So how did you get into acting? I'm assuming you are in the Nollywood Guild. So could you tell us about that?
Yes. Okay. So well, I used to act when I was younger. It was something I've always loved to do. When I was in primary school, secondary school, I did a lot of that. Okay. And then when I was almost finished secondary school, I actually wanted to take it up as a profession. Amongst other things, when you're young, you have a lot of things that you want to become.
That's right.
Things I wanted to become as well. And then I got discouraged from it because they were like, oh, you got brains, use it for something worthwhile, acting can't pay you, acting can't pay you anything, so, just forget that and just do something that you can use your brain for.
That's
so
right.
I thought, okay. So I decided to go into computer science because at that time, computer science wasn't so heavy. I was born here in London, but I went to Nigeria at a young age and I schooled in Nigeria. So my first degree, I had it in Nigeria. And so I went into computer science. And so I did all that and I went into IT consulting, project management, business analysis and everything for all these years. And then about 2 years ago, because I knew deep down in my heart that I still, there was something missing,
Yeah.
And so 2 years ago, I said to myself, so what is it that I really want to do?
That's right.
That I know that it's not going to be, I won't call it a job. It's a passion. Something that I really wake up in the morning and I'm so excited about because, yeah, I've done IT now. I've been there, done that. I've gone as far as I can go in my IT career, and been successful. Thank God for that. But I really want to do something that I really, really, I've always had a passion for.
That's
and
right.
acting just came straight into my head. And I'm like, yes, of course, So I spoke to a few friends of mine, like Shola Oyebade, Mr. Mahogany, and what I've been telling him about. As a matter of fact, he actually said to me years and years ago, he said, you got this thing, you could pass for an actor, you can pass for one of these big Hollywood actresses, the way you carry yourself, the way you behave. And I'm like, whatever, And so when I told him, he said, well, you were supposed to go into that in the first place, And so he said, okay, all right, I'll ask around and make a few phone calls and everything. And then he introduced me to Theodora Oyebade, who I already knew, but then I wasn't thinking of going into acting anyway. So I just knew her from afar and we kind of communicated once or twice.
That's
so
right.
When he reintroduced me to her again, so we just talked briefly and then and then she said to me, okay, well, I'll bear you in mind in case I find anybody else who's interested in doing a production, I'll let them know about you. And then one night she just called me from nowhere. and she says to me, you said you wanted to act, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, you're going to have to go on set tomorrow.
Oh my God. just
goes,
like that.
well, she goes, there's a movie series that started. They started filming, and they've done 5 episodes already. Unfortunately, the lead actress is kind of like walked out or left the show, so they need another lead actress to come and take over. And I'm thinking, talk about being baptized by fire. I mean, So I said, okay. And she said, well, so I'm going to speak to the director, and she's going to call you. And I'm like, all right. And then that night, the director called me, Dolly. She called me, and then she told me about it. And she goes, but we need to see you tomorrow. Just read 1 or 2 lines. And let's see how we get on. And so I went there, and then I read these lines. And then before I could even read the second line, she goes, stop. All right, that's fine. If it wasn't for the fact that you haven't got any stuff here with you, we would have started today. So can you please pack your case and come in tomorrow, and she gave me the address. And that was how I started. Wow. So I started my acting career, straight in, jumping into the deep end, as a lead actress and everything else. And it was really good. Funny enough, I'm one of those people who actually enjoys a challenge. So I'm like a sucker for punishment sometimes,
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let's do this, And it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And, people thought it was okay because the movie premiere came out in April of last year.
Okay.
And it's now on YouTube actually as well.
Okay.
And had wonderful reviews, and then I got an award in October, Rising Star Award, as a result of it, actually. So I have God to thank, and Shola and Theodora, and everybody who's been a blessing.
So could you tell us the name of this movie so that we could go watch it on YouTube? I hear you say it's on YouTube. Yes,
it's Broadway. And House of Grace. That's it's Broadway and then House of Grace. And I actually play a very, very naughty pastor, like very naughty.
Okay.
Very naughty.
Awesome. I'm going to watch House of Grace. So guys, you need to go watch it. House of Grace on YouTube is available, where Cleopatra plays the naughty pastor. Let's go check it out. And give it some as well. Awesome. That is amazing. It's one thing you said that just stuck to me is once you made a decision, that I want to act. It felt like everything just fell in place, and I'm allowed to say that because that's the way it is. It happens for me. The moment I make a decision, and I think that is the key thing. Once we make a decision, it feels like everything works together to just make sure it comes to pass. And it just happens boom like that, and I can relate to that. So definitely. So guys, you need to make decision more than ever in 2019. It is a time to stop being on the fence. It's time for you as a woman, as you have the ability, you have the skills. You're here for a reason. No more excuses, no more procrastination. It's time for you to say, this is what I want, and I promise you, it feels like magic, because what you're saying I can relate with. I was still dancing 2 days ago because I said something and it happened a few hours. I think, how did that happen? I didn't do anything. It just fell right into my lap. So I can totally connect with you on that ground. So is there another contribution that you have made to the Nollywood industry that you want to
share? I mean, I've done quite a lot of other movies. I've acted quite a few other movies. I have acted in a movie called Plus Size. That's going to be out this year. It's going to be out this year. I've also acted in another movie called Kissing Shadows.
Okay.
That's going to be out this year as well.
Awesome.
Actually, one of the other movies I took part in last year also came out towards the end of last year, and that was called The Marriage. Yes, The Marriage. That came out last year. That was the director was Judy Abisayo. Okay. So that probably will come out on DVD or go on one of these social media at some point in the near future. And then we also have been involved with the Maids of Docklands, which is the Nollywood, yes, the series. Although I had a very short cameo appearance in the first series, but my role is going to really, really bloom and blossom in the next series. I'm going to film this year, God willing. And a few other movies like that as well. So it's been fun. It's been really good. And there's more. And then apart from that, one of the things that I decided to do when I decided to go into acting was because I hate to say this, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Anything that has to do with my name, if my name is involved, it has to be perfect. I'm sorry. I don't make any apologies for that, but I've always been like that.
I'm putting on my hands, yeah.
Yeah, girl. Yes, yes. So, and the only way I felt that I could actually attain perfection, which almost I know is difficult, or at least get very good in my craft.
That's right.
Was to go to acting school. So when I actually stopped working as an acting consultant, I went into acting school. I went into Identity School of Acting, and I also registered and enrolled to get a diploma in special effects makeup artistry.
Wow!
So I was doing both of them at the same time. Nice. So Monday to Sunday, I was in school. If I'm in acting school, Monday to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm in my special effects makeup artistry school on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Like I didn't have any respite at all. Wow. But I knew that's what I wanted to do because I felt, look, I've spent all these years in IT. I've done very well, but now at my age, I need to catch up with this acting thing, and So let me just make sure I pack in as much skill and experience. So actually, funny enough, the first 5 movies or 6 movies that I've done so far, I didn't even go to acting school for them. It was just something I just got thrown into the deep end. Okay. So it was in the middle of the last one I did that I actually was doing them side by side, going on set, and also attending the acting class with it as well. So I did that, and then I graduated last year.
Congratulations!
With my makeup artist, and then I also finished my Identity School of Acting. So I'm a full-fledged, special effects makeup artist, and I've done quite a few other things in between. For example, there's this movie called Delia, which is going to be coming out hopefully this year as well. Woo-hoo! I didn't act in Delia, but I was the special effects makeup artist for that movie, so I did special effects for that movie.
Okay, so we're watching out for Delia.
In the pipeline, coming up as well. Awesome. So that was my own way of getting back into Nollywood industry and Hollywood or whatever industry would have me to not just be an actor, but also give something back. And for me, giving back in the area of special effects, which I feel Nollywood, for instance, is actually we really need at the moment.
I do agree.
And I didn't just want to be another makeup special effects makeup artist or makeup artist. I wanted to actually go to school, train, and become very good at it, so that when you're looking at the computer or the television, you're not saying to yourself, "What is that?" You actually say, "Yes, it looks very real. This is very realistic." You know what I mean? And that's why I went to school, so that at least I can achieve that look. And thankfully, it's been going well so far.
Well, I can testify it's going really well, because there is a video you sent me recently, which is also on social media, Facebook. So if you want to connect with Cleopatra, please do that. You'll see this amazing video she did of a scary looking fellow. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is that? Even me looking at thinking, that is so good, So yes. So one of the key things I got from what you've shared, you're welcome, is that you need to own your skills. So despite the fact you have made a decision that, yes, I want to go into acting, 2, I want to give back, you also took time out of your busy schedule to say, you know what, I want to get good at it. I want to get better at it. I want people to look at it and say, oh my God, that's amazing, which is what I said when I had to show a few friends as well. And they were like, oh my God, take it away. I'm like, yeah, that's the effect. That's what we want. Exactly. That's exactly what we want. So ladies, women, girls, it's time for you to own your skills. So if you are that singer that you are blessed with a good voice, it's time for you to own the skill and go to singing classes, get vocal lessons. If you want to write, get a coach, get a mentor, read books, get a course, become better. Let your good be better so that your better can become best. And people will appreciate you and recommend you, if I must say, as well, because you're good at what you do. Yes. But when they think of special effects, they say, oh, I know someone. Even when someone asks me, I know who I'm going to say. I'm going to say, girl, I got you covered. I have a Cleopatra that will do amazing for you.
Yes, girl, yes. Thank you.
So do you want to share a quote that you live by? What quote kind of like guides you, support, that makes you kind of like keeps you in a frame of mind of, continuous living for yourself?
I've got quite a few quotes. My faith as a Christian, one of the things that really keeps you going is the belief and the word of God and what the Bible tells you. And it's really kept me and sustained me through very challenging times. And I have quite a few quotes. I mean, one of them is, Delight yourself in the Lord, and He'll give you the desires of your heart.
Come on, love that one, Sam.
Yes, yes. But another one, which is the general principle of life, really, for me, is, treat others the way you want to be treated.
Totally.
Totally. And I live by that a lot. I believe just live and let live. All right. If you want love, give love.
That's right.
Because if you sow discord and hatred, you will get that back.
Tell me about it.
You will always reap what you sow.
That's right.
Yes, you will reap what you sow. So sow good seeds, and you will get good fruits in return. That's what I live by.
Okay, I like that as well. I'm a fan of the law of attraction, and basically what you said for me is the law of attraction. Is what you keep meditating or what you keep doing is what you're going to get back. A lot of people don't realize that is what is happening to them. They keep saying, oh, it's not good, or I'm not good enough, or I'm stupid, I'm crazy. And they wonder why people are saying that to them, because that's exactly what you've been saying to yourself. And that's what you're radiating out. Exactly. I remember when I made up my mind that, you know what, I'm going to enjoy life. It got to the point I started calling myself Minister of Enjoyment. All of a sudden, people started calling me that. Now someone's even giving me a title, the Honorable Minister. And everybody said, so Honorable Minister, how are you enjoying today? I made up my mind I was going to enjoy and that is what everyone sees. Now, everyone who sees me is giving me a high five, giving me a thumb up, and you say, you put a smile on my face. Every time I look at you, I'm happy. And that is the message I want to pass across. And that is so totally what you're saying, I agree with you. Is what you give, you're going to more than ever. So in 2019, intentional in terms of what you want people to see about you, what they want to hear about you, because perception is golden. Perception is golden. They may not know me, but they're watching this broadcast right now, and they're hearing Cleopatra. I caught myself there. Talking about, oh, you have to catch yourself. I do that a lot. They hear all the amazing things you're doing, and they're like, oh, I need to connect with her. They like your vibes. They like my vibes, and they say, these are the kind of people I want in my life. That is the way it works. So in 2019, be intentional. Trust me, love attraction. Anything your mind is like a sponge. It just gums and gums and gums.
That's right.
And it becomes your reality. So can you just tell me who your favorite actors are? Share with us. Who are your favorite actors?
You know what? Now that is a difficult one. I've got to be real with you. Because those days I would say, oh, Liz Benson, but she's a veteran. She's been in this game for young, know, and I absolutely adored her. And Femi Jacob, like Olu Jacobs, Joke Jacobson. Those are like the veterans. That was those days, like they were up in their game, and they're still very good even till tomorrow. But nowadays in Nollywood, especially Nollywood Nigeria, Nollywood UK here as well, we've got some really sick actors and actresses. They are so amazing.
Wow.
It's difficult to really say this is my favorite, this is not my favorite. It's hard because everybody brings in a special quality about them into the story that they are telling, and and you can relate with them through that story because of how they actually interpret that character. So it's very difficult for me now to have a favorite. I really
examples.
Few examples. Oh my God! Look, Nollywood actors and actresses, please don't take offense because I love the war.
Please don't take offense.
That's not for me to say, but just because this is Toke's fault. She's insisted that I give a few examples.
So people can watch out for them. Yes, people that you watch and you like. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to read out a few. But apart from the major girls, which are like, the Genevieves of this world, the almost sexy of this world, and those are, but the actors and actresses like Mercy Johnson.
Oh my God, amazing. I love Mercy Johnson as well. Yes, I do.
That girl.
She good. That's right. Totally.
And a lot of them like that. There's so many. And for the guys, where do I start? The guys, the men, they're just as amazing. It's hard for me to even give any names. For the women, for the men. So I salute you, Nollywood. I salute you. I really do. Definitely. You are all just amazing.
Yes, you are. Totally, I agree with you because I struggle as well. But when I say who's your favorite, I mentioned it. I say, oh, and this person. They said, no, favorite. I'm like, I can't. I have to list all these people.
Exactly.
They're all my favorites. So I can totally relate with you. So, what role would you like to play next in the next movie for 2019? I want to say, Cleopatra, this is for you. What role would that be?
Look, listen, Now that's a tricky one. You know why? Because as an actor,
yes,
one of the things that I don't want is to be typecasted.
yes.
You know, there's some people that when you see them, you know them for one particular, you know, they always play either bad girl or the good girl or bad boy. I want to be able to play anything.
Okay, good.
So I cannot really say, oh, I want to play this role. I just want something challenging that I can get my teeth into. Something that is probably out of my comfort zone that people will not even expect me to do.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you look at me, for instance, now you tell me, I'm sure you would have you have a perception of me, whether it's the right perception or not. Yeah. You have a perception based on what you see and what you think. Yes. So if I was to ask you, what role do you think I can play that you think it will not be an easy work for me to do? What would you say? Because the thing is, that's the kind of role that people don't expect that I'll be able to do. It's what I want, because I want to challenge myself and get away from that, comfort zone. Good. So that's what I would like.
Awesome. I think I like that. I think that's clearly defined. I already know. I can just picture things that I don't think you'll fit in. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how would she play that role? I'm already picturing some scenes in my head based on your feedback right now.
Name the kind of role you think I would like, or I would be able to.
I'm picturing in my head. I'm thinking like a house help, a very, very.
Yes! Exactly.
See? Exactly. Yeah, when you were saying it, I was picturing something. I'm thinking of
a market woman somewhere selling tomato, or or one mad woman, or
Good.
Something like that. It's like totally out of my comfort zone. Good. Yes.
Good. So, what advice do you have to any aspiring actors right now who is watching right now and thinking to myself, how do I do it? Where do I start from? I'm confused. Or I have a lot of things going on in my life. What can I do to just kind of like take the leap of faith to say, you know what, I want to do this?
Okay. I will first of all ask you to ask yourself, is this really what I want? Why am I going into this? If you can answer that question genuinely, and say to yourself, I'm going in because this is what I was called to do. Because acting has to be a calling for you. You have to live, eat, sleep, and dream it. It has to be a part of you. One of the things that I actually now I was taught in school was don't just act, just be, just be it, just become, just be it. Don't act, don't act, because if you're acting, people can see that you're acting. Just take on that character. It's like that spirit of that personality or that character comes over you, and you're not yourself. You're just being that person. That's the only way people can relate to that character. So ask yourself, is this something that is a part of me that I can that I know that for the rest of my life, I would enjoy doing? That even when things are difficult, the fact that it's a passion of mine is something that will propel me and motivate me to do it.
That's right.
If you say yes to those questions, then go for it. And when I say go for it, have the dogged tenacity of a bulldog, and fight until you get it, until you make it. Because you are going to have obstacles. Trust me. There will be setbacks. Girl.
Yes.
There will be setbacks. There will be people who would not like you just because of whatever reason.
That's right.
There will be people who will try to discourage you, to tell you, why would you want to do this? Blah, 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 blah. Right. And sometimes even your own personal circumstances, personal stuff that you're going through might even want to dissuade you from pursuing that passion. Okay. But if you know deep down in your heart that this is something that you want to do, then go for it. And when you're going for it, say to yourself, what else is there that I would actually do that would be better than this? So let me just give it everything. Give it everything. Don't settle for less. I don't like it when people do something half-heartedly.
That's right.
Always have the spirit of excellence in your work, because at the end of the day, what you do is you.
That's right.
It's a reflection of who you are.
That's right.
And that's one of the things I say to myself. My name is a brand.
Yes.
Who I am is who I want people to perceive me to be. So whatever I do in my career, even when I was an IT consultant, it was the same thing. Whatever I put my hands to do, because my name is it, it's got to be good.
That's right.
It's got to be good. Okay. I don't believe in mediocrity. So don't be a mediocre in this craft. Go in there with the determination to succeed and succeed well. So when people think about people who are actually great in this industry, you will
Yes.
be amongst those people.
That's right.
That's what I would say. That's what I would advise you to do. Go in there, commit to it, become it, and and pray. Pray. Well, I don't know,
I agree.
I can tell you this for a fact. Yeah, there's none of this would have been possible without God's backing upon my life.
That's
God
right.
has been the one that has given me the grace, because trust me, I've been through so much. I've been through a lot, and me going into acting, it was just God. And me still being there till today, and by the grace of God, till whenever the Lord wants me to be there for, it's still God.
That's right.
So you have to, if you're a Christian, I don't know whatever religion you all are, but for me, God has been the source of my strength.
That's right.
To be able to do this. So, and it is Him that I trust and has been giving me the grace to do it. So
awesome.
That's what I would say.
Awesome. That's amazing feedback, guys. So here you've heard it live from Cleopatra. Advice if you want to take up acting as a career, as a part-time hobby, as something that you're interested and you want to know more about it. Meditate on the few things that she has said. Re-watch this again, and just think about it yourself and see, is this really what I want to do? So
yeah, and I actually have something else that I want to add. Sorry,
okay.
One thing I also have to say is that if you really want to get good at your craft,
yes,
even if you cannot afford to do the training, you need to skill yourself. You need to do research. Okay. Go online, go to YouTube, look at videos, go to the library, get books on acting. If there are free acting workshops, go there. Go online, go to Eventbrite, see if you can find anything that has to do with acting, that is free. Go there. Anything that has to do with you being able to, enhance your skills, do it so that you can actually get good at it. Even if you can't afford it to actually go to because to go to an acting school is expensive. I'm not going to lie, it's expensive. It's not cheap. But if you can't afford it, start with at least getting the freebies.
That's right.
And then train yourself. Read the books, go to watch videos, and hopefully, by the grace of God, you do well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for those amazing advice. I've taken advice already, even just listening to you, and I'm scribbling away. So thank you so much for that. So in closing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to end, but we have to call it. At some point you have to say this is the end. In closing, what 3 things would you encourage women to do more of? Encourage women to live their life. What it is for you? Would you say, these are the 3 things that I would say, please, in 2019, do more of this. What would that be for you?
Okay. For me, the very first thing, and I'm not saying, I'm going by what I live by.
Yes.
Is women, ladies, love yourself.
Come on, preach. Yes.
Love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else.
That's right. Totally agree.
And if you don't love yourself, you will not have the capacity to actually love somebody or receive love properly.
That's right.
Because you don't know, you can't give what you don't have.
Totally.
So
totally.
Accept yourself, own your scars, own your warts, own your insecurities, own your little things here and there that you're not comfortable with. Own it. Everything about your life tells a story and makes you who you are.
That's right.
So accept it, own it, and love yourself.
That's right.
Okay, that's first. Yeah. Because if you love yourself, everything else comes into it. Because if you love yourself, first of all, there are certain things that you will tolerate. That all right, I can tolerate that. Some things I can't, I won't take that. Because you know who you are.
That's right.
You are confident in your own skin. And you know what you will endure. So love yourself. Yeah. Secondly, whatever it is that you want to do, commit to it.
Commit to it.
Commit to it. Dedicate your time, your energy, your passion. Just commit to it.
Yes.
Because there's no way you can succeed in something if you don't give it enough time.
That's right.
If you don't commit to it. And if acting is one of the things that you want to do, or whatever skill at all you want to do at all, just commit to it.
Okay.
The third thing I would say for 2019 is, I don't know, because I think loving yourself and committing to whatever it is your passion is kind of covers a lot of things that I don't want to start going into and elaborating one after the other. Yeah. But the only thing I would also say is that for me, I know that for 2019, one of the major things I said I was going to even do more of. I've always been a Christian all my life anyway. Was to even get closer in my faith in God, and to have a closer relationship with Him and to seek His face. Because let me tell you something, I don't know what other people believe or what other people trust, but I've had a very long journey with God in terms of my faith. And especially in this industry and in other industries, you know, you have to be able to have a discerning spirit.
That's right.
To be able to know that which is right, to do that which is right and that which is not right. To know the people that are that you should be free with, and those that you know you have to be careful with, and all that. And it's not just in this industry; it's in every industry. When I was working in the secular world, in the corporate world, it was the same thing. Not everybody is your friend, you know. But regardless of that, you still need to love everybody.
That's right. The commandment. Totally, yes.
You need to love it regardless. You know, if there's so bad seeds into your life, so good seeds in return.
There you
because
go.
Because you can't pay evil with evil.
No,
you know?
we can't.
Yes, so I've had a lot of things said about me, but at the end of the day, you're only relevant when people talk about you.
There you go.
Understand?
Is that it? There you
so
go.
It doesn't matter. The most important thing in life is, even when you hear bad things or you hear good things, be humbled by it. Learn. There must be something that you have to learn from it. Learn from it, and still have a heart that is pure, and still try to become a better person every single day. Because we're all learning in this life. We all are still on a learning curve. So there must be something that you have to learn every day. So don't take every setback or every bad word or every bad opportunity or whatever happens, circumstances, to be bad. Always say to yourself, what is it that I need to learn from this so that I can become a better person and move on? I don't want to be bitter as a result of this. I want to be better.
That's right.
You know, and then learn from that and then move on. And by the grace of God, 2019 will be a wonderful year for us all.
Amen. Definitely.
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Cleopatra. I have had an amazing time talking to you right now. I know, it's amazing. Thank you so much for your time, taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to busy working moms everywhere, because I'm sure this video is going to go everywhere and they're going to hear such amazing feedback. You know, they know a little bit about yourself, you know, and like I said, you can connect with her on Facebook, Cleopatra Starrets.
Yes, Cleopatra Starrets.
Oh, we go. We have just 1 minute to go. Is there anywhere else?
Facebook, Cleopatra Starrets. Instagram, Cleopatra Starrets, or House of Cleopatra Limited. On YouTube, House of Cleopatra Limited as well, or House of Cleopatra. So House of Cleopatra Limited, Cleopatra Starrets, any of the Instagrams or YouTube or Facebook, I'm there. All right.
Awesome. So please connect with this amazing busy working woman who is doing great things in this industry. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've gotten a nugget. If you have any more questions, anything you would like me to talk, if there's anybody you would like me to interview as well, please do let me know. But more than ever, I want to end by saying to you that remember that you're amazing, you're bold, you're courageous, you're delightful, you're elegant, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're
right.
Honorable. Why? Because you're worthy, because God made you in His image. And so that is what I want you to think on and meditate on in 2019. So I'll come back again with an amazing woman again. I say goodbye to you for now. See you shortly. Cleopatra, say bye to everyone.
Bye, everybody. Love you. Go to the cinemas and watch my movies when they come out. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yes,
bye.
thank you. Bye, everyone.